Hello, welcome back to Johnny Twitches here in Bushbury, and we're just watching our cargo ship here just sort itself out after a little crash. I'm just doing this video before the latest DLC comes in, so this cargo harbour will be ripped out and started again. But if you look, it's like that's so far what we have in here. But you can see like the traffic is awful. It is like I tried putting in this branch down here to try and get them to use some of the other entrances, and now they all want to go that way, and some are still going this way and some still going in, which is at least something. But now they're all going in this way, and it is just an absolute mess. Now, the new DLC will probably mean that all this area along here will be ripped out, but we do have something that we have at the moment where it's deficits and surpluses, so this has clearly come in before the release because I've not noticed this before. So like raw materials, I've got deficit in coal and stone, and processed I've got food and petrochemicals, whilst I have some really interesting items on the surpluses of concrete, paper, steel, timber and vehicles, and mail for some reason. But I am looking forward to ignore the death wave. Looking forward to ripping this out here and putting in a harbour section all through this. This is going to be like the main port and harbour, and like industrial I'm planning to have over here, whilst over here is going to be more tourism and commercial, you know, like passenger ferries coming in, and then move the industry over here further that way. Because I was watching, who was I watching? I was watching Biffa's video, and he was saying that the noise pollution from these industrial ones here are going to be increased, which means I might have to shift all of these further down, which, okay, you can do with a rejig anyway. That cargo terminal is probably going to come out, which means this whole section in here will get rejigged, which means I could probably make that train line straighter going around here. Could probably even put in a train station in here. Okay, right, I'm gonna have to start making notes here. So train station in here, cargo terminal gets ripped out, put in over here. Industry from here moves over to this section here, and I think, yeah, this section along here is just a mess. It's just too low. This is just like, you could, yeah, that is exceedingly, like there, there's not even a gap. Oh, and I've actually got water on the road there. Okay. So, I don't think I'll bore you with me fixing that, but I'm going to have to come along here and fix this and lift it all up, which means a load of buildings are going to have to get rebuilt. And I'm clearly going through a death wave, a rather large death wave. I guess it's this block was built, that block was built, and it goes through the cycles. Population is doing well, money is ample. Have I unlocked? Got one left to unlock here, the pharmaceutical, which I need a medical university. Where is that? It? No, technical. That? No, that's college. That's university. Oh, I have not unlocked it. Well, I've got 64 points. Let's start unlocking some things, shall we? Whilst we are deciding what we're doing. Don't need an advanced pumping station yet. I need neither of them. Neither of them. It's you I want. So we'll unlock you. I did see that the radio telescope on Biffa's video again has animation, so we're going to have that too. Firefighting helicopter depot, I want that. I'm okay with that at the moment. I don't want air, that's all filled out, and that's all filled out. Oh, and satellite uplink, that's got animation to it now as well. How are we doing on milestones? Oh, not far off, we've got them all. Right. Yeah. The first things I want is the helicopter depot. Because I'm getting quite a lot of forest fires. So.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive. And
why
try
would
to
you
stay off
have
the
a
streets
negative
until conditions improve.
impact from that being next to
This
you?
has been a local public service announcement.
No one lives there. No one lives in you. Are you negative? Right.
Hi guys.
You are operating in
Loving
all
those horrible
districts.
Let's keep the mojo going and queue up for the next one.
There's
Don't
a
touch
lot
that
of
dive.
stuff. There's so much
The
stuff going on.
housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right,
Right,
but
well.
apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an
Let's
expert guest.
sort out some of this
Professor
housing
Biffa.
shortage then.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is
Let's go
bad for the people
for-
trying to move here, right?
Humans are
No,
programmed to
I still
desire
don't want to
certain
move in this section yet.
representations within ideological reward structures, which are
You definitely don't like it
entirely
there, so
apart
I've made a
from the
mistake with
actual, rewards enjoyed. For
Might move you.
example, consider capital.
One final question,
French
Professor.
district.
Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like
wonder.
the sound of that.
But while we are discussing the
could.
study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question
Question
of
of
priority.
priority. I've really had these adverts too
The
many times.
leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital
fit.
services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
I think that kind
Sounds
of
like
works.
we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be
And-
worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
Can't make that snap there. Oh, am I way off? I am way off. How the hell did I get that so wrong? There we go. Actually, you know what? Just a quick bit of detail known of you. Shimmery. There we go. Right, you are no longer complaining, and you've got well-being sorted. Right. That fits in a bit better over there. Has a little bit of a gap in here. Okay, offices. Let's try. Have a look. I think that was this. Take that out. Take that out. There we go. It's a nice row there. Right. So, where am I going to put in residence? Got a residence block in here in Redwood Town, which incorporates that. Garnet Farms is that. What's that come under? Cooperdale, Garnet Farms. I feel Cooperdale needs to be changed, and Redwood Town, we're taking that farm there. Okay, district change. Right. Where is it overlapping? Along here. There's something weird going on here. Okay, I can't edit that. Okay. Well, let's have a look. I think Rosewood Downs could do with an increase. So let's go about on this. Yeah, I was watching, going back to the DLC coming out tomorrow, which is the 29th. Yeah, tomorrow. That is not what I wanted. That is, no, is it? That'll do. It looks really interesting, and I personally can't wait. I did buy this when it was like first released, and it's saying, "Oh yeah, get this and get this download for the special price kind of thing," and it'll be ready and up and running and all great. I feel that they succumb to what happens a lot, what I've noticed a lot with development lately, where the games are rushed out. And yeah, I can understand why we're becoming impatient. And we want it there and then, and we want to have access straight away. But if it's not ready, then it's not ready, and I'd rather wait for a game to come out that is spot on straight away. And now all these game companies, Paradox included, with Colossal Order and that, they've got to then play that like, oh, sorry kind of card constantly, which, you know, is demoralizing for them, but also it's like you're testing the patience of a devout fan base, and it's hard on both sides for the people who have a great passion for the game, and you know, the designers and that they have great passion for the game. It's obvious that they do, and it's like, who do you point finger at? Is it us for being impatient? Is it people higher up who are holding the purse strings? Is it both? It's kind of a interesting one to sit and think about. Who is to blame when everyone is wanting everything now or yesterday? Anyway, there goes that piece of piano, and there goes me having a little deep and meaningful. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's just carry on building this up. I want... I think... Let's try it. Right, okay. Let's close it down as having a little corner shop in there. I might change it so that there's a corner shop there and a corner shop there, actually. Dagnabbit. Fine. Gives me an excuse to put in. Take that off. And I've also realised that on my channel there's a lot of me gaming, not as much me talking, so I thought I'd address that. A bit more talk whilst I am... No, that's wrong. Whilst I click and do the wrong thing. And I'm sure like that's what people would like. To hear a bit more me sighing a lot, a bit more interaction, my thoughts, like where the framing hell is this path going? Commercial. Yeah, that should be enough of that little area around here. Don't want it too big. Why did I make those houses so small? Oh no, because that's how they populate that size. Yeah. So a little bit more of me rambling. So let's fill this in. Yeah, that'll work. And there will be another video this week. Not the day's release. The Thursday, I'm thinking. Let everyone else download, jam it up, and I'll just take my sweet time, and I'll do it the day after. And I will do my video of the redesign up there where we started this video. And I will. Okay, this. I need to do something in there to stop that happening. Just, there we go. Hopefully that will sort it out. And there's no point of having a path there, so I'm hoping once the building's built in, I can just delete that path. And we'll have some big properties in there. There we go, a couple of commercials in there. I feel like I need to
Hi
pepper that
listeners,
with
you tune to the best tunes in town with me, Liz Peterson,
tweets.
bringing you the freshest tunes, along with more fun facts about the greatest composers of all time.
That brush is
Did
too
you know
small
that
now.
Mozart loved playing pranks on people?
And
He even created a
we'll
piece
just
titled
do-do-do.
Musical Joke, where the passages were played out of tune. Isn't that cool? You're listening to that Biffa Piano Channel, and I'm your host, Liz Peterson.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the
Well,
streets,
someone
you
didn't
can
have
expect
the button
delays
pushed.
on the major roads, especially during rush
Clearly
hour.
not.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to
So,
get somewhere fast. It's worth
And
slowing
what
down.
I will do
And if you
before
can, plan your trip outside the rush.
update,
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather
is
wait an
I
hour
will
in
be
traffic than to have to
another
start thinking about everything.
shout out
all
to
the
Biffa
time.
here.
Besides, if I did that,
on
I'd
his
never get
video where he
anywhere.
was showing us
Industry in
a
the region
mod.
is on
Now,
the
I'm not a
rise,
big
and
modder,
when business is
and
doing well,
only
that
use like
floats our boats.
There's no sinking
the
this
region
boat,
packs
Glenda.
in my builds, and that. But I do like a map. Oh, do I like a map? And the OSM export, I want to say. I'll put a link in the description. Was so good to watch and so good to see it work. It's like right up my street when it comes to the geekery and formation of maps. So, in short, it's basically if any of you have ever used Google Maps, which I'm sure everyone has, or what was it, Street Map? This app takes your city and turns it into a map like that, which then has all your roads, your footpaths, your schools, he says trying to find a building which is a medical centre, which the fire station, and also the transport links, which is lost there. The transport links, so you can see how well your city is connected. Now, don't get me wrong, some parts of my city, lovely, like this part, really like this. I think it's really working well. I have a peak, meh, okay, fine, it's just an industrial output, and Bedcroft Beechwood crossings up here, yeah, it's what I wanted it to be. Heavy population, high density, ignore that mess. However, some other areas, like the original starting city, I think needs some TLC. I think it needs like a big redesign, and when the port comes in up here and make it flash, I think that's going to be a really good way to start redeveloping the city and getting it really flowing. The map also, without a shadow of a doubt, shames you into how bad some of your road connections are. I'm no expert at my road connections, but this being one of my lesser greatness. That's not even really good English, is
This
it?
is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
It's not great building,
A severe hailstorm
short.
is approaching. Damage to crops
but
and
it
property
did make me
is
go
expected.
through and go, you know what?
We urge citizens
need to tweak some
stay
of these.
inside until the storm
And-
has passed.
Where was it? Where was it that I was tweaking? I think I was tweaking up here. And it also allowed you to tweak around this. Now, yes, I know everyone's sort of looking at this going, oh, Johnny, that's disgusting. That's absolutely, it hurts the eyes. Trust me, it's better. This bit, it allowed me to go, you know what? The whole way this is laid out could be improved. And it allowed me to do that. So this map really is a useful tool. And I'll show you that map as an opener for the next video. So yeah, you have been hearing my waffly thoughts, my excitement and anticipation for the next DLC and this area, and oh my god, that is disgusting. Yeah, we'll get all this sorted, and my views on DLC release and generally in the computer gaming world, and just generally more of a waffle for me instead of build. We increased, I suppose we're down now up to 548. Okay, we'll chuck in one more. Where's Rosewood go up to? I hate. Fine. Okay, let's do this. Right, and let's just find out why some of these houses are now playing silly buggers with me. What do you want? You're fine. And you're fine. You're not now. Right, just make you smaller then. And I will go ping. Waterfront. Waterfront property along there. And back to UK. In here. Womp and womp. We want to make it feel busy. Did I might have. Let's just get those back like that. Okay. Let you fill in, please. There we go, some nice variation in property sizes. Why have you come up like that? No, you have gone filled in. Good. Okay. Cool. Let's get these all filled in, and then I will be saying Hurrah for now. Till the DLC, which will be coming soon, and I am really excited. Really excited. Honest. I know tonal voice here does not scream excitement, but I am. Honest. Swig of water. Okay, good. Right, let's. Oh, it goes beyond Rosewood Downs now. Okay. Let's see if this one will work for me. Let's. There we
We
go.
interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A heavy storm is approaching
Rosewood
the
Downs,
city,
you are now
and
up
the
to
likelihood of hail is very high.
659.
Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and
And
property
13
are
employees,
expected.
which is that little
Citizens are advised to remain
residential
indoors
area.
until the situation passes.
Do I want them to be energy awareness and recycling? I feel like I can start clicking some of these on. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, right. Okay. The official ending now. You've been watching Johnny Twitches in Bushbury. The day before the DLC release. Hope you all have a good one. Speak to you all very soon. Ta-ra now.